Hey guys, today I'm looking at Mario Kart Wii. And so again, this was kind of a very super popular game. This is when I realized that Mario Kart is almost synonymous with Nintendo's console launches. They always have like a big Mario Kart game when they come out with a new console. And so Mario Kart Wii is just the next iteration of that. So along with, Double Dash, they tried, this whole new thing where, people would swap places on the cart, and then they just kind of threw that out and said, okay, we're just going to deal with just the simple kind of kart mechanics of the game. We're just going to keep making Mario Kart essentially. And so for all the good and bad things that does, there are a few new mechanics in this game. For example, there's this thing where you can, if you're going in a straight line, you essentially, if you just keep that vector, you can build up speed and make this kind of like boosting kind of energy. Aside from that, you also have now of course, wider roster, bigger selection of items. I really enjoy the bullet bill in this game. It's one of those cheap weapons, but it's still very fun to use. Just kind of ram through a bunch of people. The star was probably the most iconic one in the last game, or if not, the lightning strike and the blue shell. And so there's only so much you can really keep adding to this game without kind of diluting the experience, I feel. But the bullet bill is a lot of fun, frankly. The other thing they also added in this game is now you can choose your different kart and racer, so you're no longer tied to just a kart itself, but sometimes you can get like a miniature car or something that is more akin to a motorcycle. And so again, this is when Mario Kart kind of became, I want to say the word maybe redundant. It just felt very samey, and not a lot of stuff didn't really innovate past this point. It's like, okay, here's your kart, here's your track, just go race on it. And so it's really fine, because I can't imagine what else they could really do to this series to make it better or improve it. It's kind of, well, frankly, honestly peaked, and there's, at least to my mind, nothing I can really imagine that they could do with it. Of course, there's Mario Kart 8, which I haven't played yet, but I've seen that it's been just in DLC for years and years and years, and they keep adding stuff to it, which is crazy. They added even like non-Mario Party characters, or non-Mario characters like Link, and other kinds of things. This game does have Mii's in the background, but apparently you can race as your Mii in the new one. Also in 8, there are this whole thing where a car transforms into a paraglider, and then like a submarine version, and like an air version and a water version, and all this other kind of stuff. And it's all very, I would suppose, impressive and cool. It still seems to be the same old thing. And the only big thing, I guess, that draws me to the new Mario games, or the Mario Kart games, is probably the music. The music's probably the biggest component, I would say. This is a pretty good Mario Kart game. I still prefer Double Dash, and maybe even 64 a little bit amongst this one, because 64 had some very iconic tracks, while this one, I can't really recall a Mario Kart track from this game. It's, there's like Wario's Gold Mine. I remember that one. That's pretty iconic. But there's nothing really, again, amazing. And of course, yeah, you got Rainbow Road, but you always got Rainbow Road. So, again, this is just another Mario Kart cash-in, and that's just all it is at this point, right? So, I guess that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.